Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monkey in the Morning. Hang on a second, I screwed up. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monkey in the Morning. I'm your host, the Ranting Monkey, the least professional monkey on the internet. I tell you that time and time again because, well, it's true. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. I really do. I hope to have a wonderful Sunday because this is my 26th wedding anniversary, you guys. 26 years, Lady Monkey has put up with me. That's more than quarter century, you guys. I've been with her longer than I've been without her. And to be honest, as I think back, it's hard to remember her not being there. Like, I know she wasn't in certain situations, but it feels like she was still in the background somewhere. I've just been with her that damn long. And I'm sure she feels the same way. Like, she remembers it's like, oh God, he was always there. Yeah, so I kind of have a time limit tonight. I want to have my ass in bed by 4 so that what little sleep I do get ends up waking me up so I can spend the day with my beautiful wife. Because, man, I love her. I knew it. You two are now Borgs. Yeah, we don't have much planned. We're just gonna go out to dinner. That's what we now do. So now that Satsu had a baby, what will you do to bump your ratings? Nothing. I'm just gonna talk and I'm gonna talk and try to entertain you. How about that? Grandkid on the way. I do have a grandkid on the way. My daughter's pregnant. She's due in November. Unfortunately, she lives too far away for me to get to be as big a part of the new grandchild's life as I was with Little Butt, because they lived with us for most of the first couple of years of Little Butt's life. So I got to see her all the time. That's going to be difficult for me because I love my grandbabies. They're so cute. My children make very cute children. They get that from their dad and their mom. We were both beautiful babies. Oh, Pete, you don't have to say it more than once, but thank you. I'll say congrats. Or I said congrats in the other chat. I'll say it again. Congrats, Monkey. Well, thank you. Now that we're actually at my anniversary, we mentioned, I think, briefly on the game stream was, by the way, at one point we had 50 some people watching my game stream. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out. And if you don't come over and watch that, why the hell not? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Didn't your parents like you? Didn't your parents love you? Yeah, condolences to Lady Monkey. That poor woman, man. I do feel sorry for her sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I feel sorry for her. Her and I didn't grow up the same. She was so nice and sweet and kind when I met her. And she's changed. She's harsh, y'all. She's mean to me. She's not like horribly mean, but that girl, if you guys follow us on Twitter, you know that girl, she's got a biting wit, man. Just a biting wit. And there's times that I'll just say something out of the blue and she will cut me down and like, ouch. But I can't be mad at her or feel bad because she's so funny with it, man. She's gets right to your soul, man. She will just stomp on your soul like, oh, but baby, I was using that. She is a sweetheart though. Most of the time when it's real, she is sweet and very kind woman. I was so lucky to find her when I did. We met in high school. We've been together since I was 16, yo. Together since I was 16. For some context there, I'm 44. We've been married for 26 years, but we've been together a little longer than that. So you corrupted the fine lady. Yeah, I really did. And she calmed me. That's what's supposed to happen in a relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be the woman calming the man and the man corrupting the woman, whichever way. But there needs to be a little give and take there, you know? little give and take. Um, I won't mind saying it. I was lost, man. I was really lost. Mom had died a couple of years earlier, and dad was, well, a raging drunk. He wasn't raging. He was just a in the bottle alcoholic, man. And so I was growing up basically by myself, trying to help my brother make sure he took care of his stuff, my little brother. And yeah, chip on my shoulder. I was like, fuck the world. And then I met her and it's like, oh, wow, the world's actually kind of beautiful. How you doing, Satsu? Do you know when they're going to release you guys? And by the way, Satsu, that is not like a, hey, when are you coming back? You take all the time you need. I mean that. But I was just curious, like when you guys are getting out of the hospital and what's Squish's recovery time looking like? Lady Monkey didn't have any C-section, so I have no idea what the recovery is like on that. So I'm very, very curious, very curious. People come into your life exactly when they need to, says Cheryl. Well, a lot of times people come into my life exactly when I don't want them to. There's been some assholes now and then, and be like, why are you here? We'll be back Monday or Tuesday at the latest. Oh, you mean back at home? Cool beans. I know Satsu hates hospitals. This has got to be driving you a little bit nuts, even with the baby and Squish there. But I always like even with my surgery, man, I was like, what do I have to do to go home? That's all I cared about. And that was with my first surgery. I was actually, how long did they have me in there? I think it was 2 days. Because they told me I had to be walking around. And I was actually walking around within the first half hour after I woke up in my room. Because I was like, if that's what I got to do, that's what I got to do. I had to walk around and use the bathroom. I'm like, okay. They're like, you don't have to walk yet. I'm like, I don't want to be here. I hate them, but this one isn't horrible. I'm just focusing on my princess. That's what you should do, man. That's what you should do. But again, it'll be so much better when you're home. It's just, it's different when you're at your house, But yeah, I'm glad it's not bothering you too much because, and when you have the baby, they do tend to like leave you alone a little bit more. They come in and check and stuff, but it's not like if you're in there when you're sick and they just won't leave you the fuck alone. Come in and wake you up. Have you been sleeping well? I will punch you. I'll punch you right in the dick. Great, I show up to, and that was my first surgery. Oh, yeah, just talking about trying to get out of the fucking hospital. And Satsu says, thank you everyone for the love. Yes, indeed. Lots of love to the 2 cents fam. Punch them in the lady dick? I would. Yeah, look, I've had doctors when I've been in the hospital, and those little fuckers, they've actually done that. Woke me up to find out how I've been sleeping. Like, I hate you right now. If I had Legos, I would pepper the floor with them. And I get why. I mean, they have to wake you up and check, do your blood pressure and check your temperature. Make sure you don't wake me up. If I'm not needed for this, don't wake me the fuck up. You got like the one time I was in the hospital, they had all of the shit hooked up to me. All they do is hit a button, and then they wake me up for like, I'll kill you. Why are you fucking with me right now? Besides doctors and doctors being the guest workers that they are, it's the hospitals themselves. It's just a horrible, horrible place to be. Becca, that is a weird thing to say. Abnormally large clits equal lady dicks. Aren't technically all of them lady dicks? I mean, even the little ones, you just got micro penises. That's all. Yeah, how do we get on hospitals? Oh, because Satsu's at the hospital with Squish and all that. How's Squish doing, bud? If you're still there, how's she feeling? I can't. I've never had like my stomach cut open. That just seems ha. No, thank you. I'm sure I had other stuff to talk about. I get lost talking about Lady Monkey, and then the baby came in. We tried to have Pumpkin on stream tonight. She was so talkative today, guys. She was just yelling up a storm. And I know you saw it on Twitter over there, Satsu, but she was looking at pictures of Aaliyah on Lady Monkey's phone, and then I came upstairs. She goes, "You should." She's doing great, all things considered. Just some regular bodily pain. Cool, cool. I really do hope she heals really fast and really well. But Pumpkin, if you put a picture of Aaliyah on your phone, she'll take it from you, and she gets very, very happy about it. But she gets so happy, she ends up sliding the picture off the screen. And I don't have a way to just lock that on my screen. So yeah, she just kept sliding it off, and then she'd yell at me for it. She'd look up at me and yell. I'm like, well, I didn't do it. You did it. And all she wanted was just to look at Aaliyah. She's so cute. Oh man, even the baby knows she's so cute. It's not delivery. It's a squeetus. And it wasn't delivery. It's not delivery. It's a C-section. But on the other hand, at least they didn't stretch out her junk, man. Usually you got to wait 6 weeks. You can get right back in there. Actually, I don't think that's true. I think you still have to wait some time to let the organs in there. She should be fine. Just get in there. Knock it out. Coat them walls. But use a condom. November 9th, Doom becomes eternal. Oh, they released the new Doom. Delivery by Samurai. Delivery by Roman, isn't it? He was Roman, right? Yeah. They opened her like a package, so it's kind of like a delivery. Actually opened her more like they were field dressing an animal. Oh, for fuck's sake, bad monkey. What'd I do this time? What I did? I feel like I should know what I did. You know, it's true that most of the time you guys yell at me. I have no idea what I fucking said. Oh, let's get into some newsy stuffy. And remember, if you'd like to support the channel, hit that like button and share if you would, because that gets people here to watch. And above all else, I'm a conceited man who needs people to baby unboxing. Yeah, I guess. Satsu, did you see the surgery, or you were just kind of standing off to the side, just trying to kiss her and keep her calm? Yeah, I can't imagine that. I mean, at least you never had to see somebody come in and jam their whole arm up your lady. Well, I guess they still did, because they still had to check beforehand. You had to see that, and then they pull out a baby with her. That's a weird way to pull a baby out. I mean, I suppose the first person who thought of it was like, hey, it's stuck. We got to do something. And it works, but it's just kind of weird to think about. I mean, that's why I don't think about this shit very often. Saw more than I should have. There was so much blood. I know, right? Childbirth. And see, I only saw regular childbirth. I can't imagine what that's like. And I've seen C-sections before. It's weird how they just kind of yank the baby out, because it's not nasty. It's not like when, if you've seen other kinds of surgeries, which we won't talk about. It honestly looks like it doesn't belong in there when they take it out. It's like, whoa, that didn't belong in there. It's kind of interesting. Getting a bit worried about the Amazon fires. My 42-inch plasma has still not delivered, and they're not answering the phone. Damn you, Shio. Becca says stuff and nightmares. It's amazing how many women have C-sections. Back in the day, that was, I mean, they did it, but most people I knew had vaginal births. And then nowadays, it seems like they're really quick to go to that. Like 5 people in there literally shoved her organs back in, was freaking me out. Hey, at least they put them in right. Like, make sure you put that. It's like playing Operation Satsu. Nope, there was no buzzing, right? Caesarean, Ranting Monkey, Julius Caesar was the first that we know of. Yeah, that's why I mentioned Romans earlier. I'm not stupid, Johnny, Believe it or not, I just play stupid on the internet. They hand out C-sections like candy now. They seem to. They really do. And Jack says, happy anniversary, Monkey. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, speaking of that, I did invite the guys. I should probably have the other screen open so I can see if anybody joins. I'm such a good host. Such a good host. You guys want to come hang out with me while I ignore you for half an hour? There we go. Should be able to see it if they come in now. Oof. Well, maybe not. I guess I can move this way. Yeah, that'll do it. Anyhow, that's right, Monkey. You're forgetful. My bad. I am very forgetful. I'm smart, but I'm forgetful. I refuse to be present at birth. My mom had 2 vaginal, and my younger brother was cesarean. The miracle baby. Read a really stupid article on PC Gamer today, which happens because PC Gamer used to be a really, really good publication, and now they're just kind of like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Oh, thank you so much, Michael, who says C-section, I prefer could kill Macbeth. Wow. Wow. Satsu, both me and Scribe sang independently for Aaliyah. Make sure you check out the beginning of Lords of the Night tonight. Well, last night. He sang very well, and I sang like I do. It's technically the day after her birthday. But what the hell? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, little sweetest Concretia Aaliyah. Happy birthday to you. I really do wish her all the best in life, man. I'm so excited for you guys. I just want to. I saw the pictures and I just want to pick her up and cuddle her. She got them cheeks, man. She got them little cheeks. She's like, oh, they're so cute. I used to have cheeks like that, and my family would all squeeze them. You guys, anybody have squeezers, cheek squeezers in your family? My aunts, man, I fucking hated them because they wouldn't just squeeze a little bit. They're fucking like they were trying to pull them off. It's like, what are you, fucking weird? Leave my cheeks alone, bitch. But yeah. This is the 3rd time you sang happy birthday to the little cutie. No, it's only the 2nd time I've done it. Did I sing it? I didn't do it last night, did I? Last night is a blur, you guys. I'm not kidding. I don't remember anything. I know I was on Lords of the Night. I know I did a game stream, and I know I did a Monkey in the Morning. No, I couldn't tell you a fucking thing we talked about on any of them. I had vague memories when I was playing the game tonight. It's like, oh yeah, we did this last night. Because they made me redo a fucking quest. But otherwise, yeah, no fucking clue. Did I really sing last night? Are you sure, Becca? Are you messing with me? Can somebody back her up? She got her first bath today and she was not having it. She just wants to be wrapped up like a burrito and sleep. That's cool, man. I always wanted a baby that did that. None of my children did, and none of my grandchildren have. Kyler says, nuh-uh, you sang to her on last night's Monkey in the Morning. Did I? Holy shit. Okay, well, there, you have a 3rd song. I don't remember doing that at all. Told you guys, no, I was so tired. So, okay, here's what happened. 3 days ago, I got like maybe 2.5 hours of actual sleep. And we went through our day. And then the next day, I got like almost 4, but it was interrupted. And then that was the day that led into the 16-hour stream. So however many days ago that is, that leads into the 16-hour stream. We get done with that, and I go lay down. It took me an hour to get to sleep, and then I had about 5 hours of very, very interrupted sleep. So I get up to do Lords of the Night, and Scribe's like, don't do it. Just go to bed, man. I got this. I'm like, nah, I'm here. So, Monkey, you are my mom and my sister's favorite person. Now, look, they are sweet ladies, man. Your mom is funny as hell, and I don't know your sister very well, but she was cool hanging out in the chat with us. But so I got like no sleep going into Lords of the Night yesterday, and then the game stream, and yeah, I just haven't had sleep. And then last night, God, a lot of people, the 16-hour stream, that must have been hard. It wasn't. I could have done that if I had sleep. I just haven't been sleeping well, and I'm due for a crash soon. I really am. But I'm awake enough now that I remember what's going on now. But yeah, there you go, Satsu. Apparently, I've sang to your daughter 3 times. Bert and Ernie, I know that's not true. I would never do that. He says, actually, Monkey, you admitted you liked butt stuff last night. Now, if you mean, wait, well, that depends. Or was I talking about butt stuff to somebody or butt stuff on me? Because if it's the latter, I definitely didn't say that. So go crash, you silly fucker. Nah, I'm good for the moment. And again, it's not like I'm not like really tired right now. I could go for a nap, but once I go in there and lay down, it's gonna take me at least an hour to get to sleep anyway. You launched into a 20-minute rant about the JQ. No, I didn't. God damn it. I didn't, did I? No. I know I talked about stuff. I just don't remember what. And if somebody told me what I actually talked about, I would probably remember it. Thank you, Tackman, who says, enjoy your anniversary, brother. I appreciate it. I'm going to do my best. We had talked about going to see a movie, but we only have a little movie theater here. And at any time, there's no more than 4 movies playing, and none of them are good. Thank you for shilling the show there, Gray. And yeah, guys, remember, if you'd like to support the show, a like and a share are awesome ways to do it. I really do appreciate it if you can do that. Spilled the beans on the Clintons. Ah, shit. I just want to remind people I am not sad. I was going to talk about this PC Gamer article. I used to love PC Gamer, and they got this, and this is going to sound bad, but I don't remember her name, so I have to do it this way. They got this female editor, and I don't know if they were just trying to dump it off on her, if all the changes were her idea, but she changed everything, and I hated it. And then they got rid of her, and I don't even remember who they brought in, and they made it even worse. It was like trying to read a Facebook magazine, a magazine in Facebook format. I was like, fuck this. So I stopped reading it for a long time. But then they finally cleaned up their act, at least online, so I read it on there. And they still do a whole bunch of dumb shit. Oh, thank you, Satsu. I appreciate that. Sometimes they do dumb articles. They go a little SJWE, as we say. I shared, people think my Twitter's for pimping Lords of Night. Sorry, nuts, but thank you. But this one's not an SJW article. This is just a stupid one. And it's not their fault it's stupid. It's the concept. So there's this, what was the name of the game? It was a tabletop game. Oh, it was a card game called Thronebreaker. And what they did is when they launched it exclusively on GOG, which is Good Old Games. And almost immediately they released it on Steam and the Epic Store too, because they found out, guys, and I'm not making this up, that if you only go to one platform, it limits your audience. I was like, well, yeah. The fuck did you think was going to happen? If you only release on one platform, you are by definition limiting your audience, you dumb fucks. And somebody had a revelation. I was like, that's not a revelation. That's just fucking normal. Look, as much as, companies like Nintendo and what's it called? PlayStation and Xbox have their little exclusives. That's even a little bit different than computer, because on computer, people are used to being able to just get their game. And if you go and try to be a dick, and Epic's going to learn this soon, if you just go be a dick and you have your Epic Store exclusives or your Good Old Game Store exclusives or your Steam exclusive, PC gamers are going to be like, go fuck yourself. I'm not dealing with that console wars bullshit on my platform. they're a very touchy game, or a very touchy group. PC gamers. They have things that they're used to and that they will put up with, and that's not one of them. So yeah, they're like, it limited our reach. Like, no shit. And you didn't even launch on one of the bigger ones. Good old games. Most people go there for old games, not for brand new shit. You dumb motherfucker. I read them just like, it was the dumb moment of my day. Just like, what kind of idiot needed to be told that? That's what I want to know. Because whoever that is at your office, you need to fire them because they're stupid. There's no other word for it. They're just stupid. We talked about this a little, and I didn't get to talk about it a lot because I got distracted with Pumpkin because she came down here for a little bit. She didn't talk, which was sad because she has the cutest way of talking, which is mostly screaming. It's so cute. She just goes, ah. Anyway, Greg Abbott, the Texas governor, has signed a bill down there in Texas, which makes it illegal to send dick pics. But the way he worded it, and I haven't read the law itself, but he says people, especially women, get unwanted sexually explicit pictures or text or social media, or by text or social media. Sorry. It's disgusting. Now it's illegal in Texas. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because I get it. I mean, especially you women out there, I'm sure you get a lot of dick pics sent to you. And I apologize that it's never been mine. But you apparently get lots of dick pics sent to you. And I guess I can see how that's sexual harassment. People, compared it to flashing. If you walk up to a woman and just open your coat and show her your dick, then yeah, you can go to jail for that. But the part I guess I have a problem with is unwanted. If you get unwanted sexually explicit pictures, are you supposed to ask? I don't know how you just. How about just unwanted sexual pictures in general? Women do that shit too. Well, he said many people, especially women. He did mention that, it goes the other way. But I don't know. I don't feel that pictures are the same as like actually showing somebody your dick. I guess, I don't know. RJ says, I don't send dick pics. I don't send dick pics. I don't think you should send dick pics. The only way you should send dick pics is if she asks for them. But I'm not sure showing dick pics should be a crime. I don't know how to feel about it. I really don't. And I guess my problem with it is that it seems like I immediately go to you're going to be arrested, I guess. And real quick, dick pics, seriously, who the fuck does that besides Anthony Wein? He said Andrew, but it's Anthony. And his wife took him back. Never mind. Johnny, ask women sometime. We have women in the chat. How many of you females, how many of you beautiful ladies have ever got an unsolicited dick pic? It was amazing to me the first time I asked that question, how many women went, yeah, I got one. Like, wow. You can send dick pics, just not unsolicited dick pics. That's true, Pete. You can still send them as long as and it's not just unsolicited, it's unwanted. You could send an unsolicited dick pic as long as if she sees it, she goes, cool, I like this. I'll take that. You don't necessarily have to have permission first. Well, at least the way he said it. And again, I haven't read the law. But as long as it's wanted, it's okay. Yeah, see, they Becca, it doesn't count if it's your husband. I sent one to my wife. She's the only one that's ever got a picture of my dick. So, honestly, I've sent 3 in my life unsolicited. Not once were they mad. Well, then I think by Texas law, you'd be okay. But they weren't strangers or anything either. I mean, I guess I'm too male. I guess I'm too male to get it because I know women get mad about this. If I got an unsolicited pussy pic, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not really interested, but cool. And just move on. Or if it was a really ugly one, be like, oh no, no, no. And just move on. It's not something that I'd be like worried about and talk about and be like, would you believe I got an ugly pussy pic today? It was gross, man. I can't believe that bitch sent me a picture of her pussy. I mean, I feel violated. I'd be like, and just move on. And I feel like we need more of that in our society. Just, and move on. People get too fucking bent out of shape about everything. And again, maybe that's just me being a man because I do think men take that kind of stuff in stride easier because, well, one, we like to look at pussy. And again, same with a titty shot. I mean, unless it's a really ugly titty, I think most guys would be like, cool, and just move on. I've sent one by accident to the wrong female friend back in the day. Better be careful with that now, sir. I don't know if you're down in Texas, but anybody in Texas, make sure you're doing it to the right one. Johnny says, being men, we're just too accepting, monkey. I don't think it's we're too accepting. I think we just we like pornography a lot more, even to the point where we don't care who it comes from. Plus, we don't have to deal with the deluge that they do. But again, even if I had, like, if I open my email and there's 500 different women showing me their puss, again, please don't do that because I don't want to. I'll show Lady Monkey and we'll laugh. But I wouldn't be mad about it. I mean, I would maybe set up a whole folder for it so it just goes in there. I don't know. I can't see myself ever getting mad about it. Nut says I was more offended by the ass pics because she got dick and ass pics. That's a weird. Was it a hairy ass nuts? I'm curious. I don't know why anybody would send an ass pic. It's weird. Anyhow, but yeah, so like I said, I don't know how I feel about the law. And maybe if it's just a little fine, that's okay. But I don't know. Becca says, I don't get mad. I usually laugh and move on, which to me is the right response. Just move on. We got to actually pass laws against it. Anyhow, that's enough on that. Enough of dick pics. Cory Booker said something really stupid today. If you need a license to drive a car, you should need a license to buy a gun and possess a gun. Some states are doing this already, and it saves lives. How, Corey? The vast majority, the overwhelming majority of deaths related to guns were done on purpose. They're not accidental. It's not that somebody didn't know, hey, if I pull this trigger, it's going to shoot. The deaths there are incredibly small. Less than 1,000 people. Actually, it's less than 500 in 2016. The last year we had a number for less than 500 people. The majority of those people, they're either pointing that gun at somebody else or themselves on purpose and pulling the trigger on purpose. It's not a safety issue, you stupid fuck. Sorry guys. I kind of ranted about this earlier, but and Stacy just said Cory Booker always says something stupid, and you're right. But in this case, he's not the only one who says this kind of shit. There's tons of gun control things where they want to, we need a background check and we need licensing and we need trigger locks. The vast majority of people who do these things do it on purpose. It's not an accident. They do it on purpose. And you're sitting there going, well, if we just tell them guns actually kill people, they won't point them at others. That's fucking stupid. Now, there is the possible argument there. Well, there are people who get hurt by accidental shootings, and you're right. There are dumbasses who leave a gun laying around and their kid finds it and the gun was loaded and something horrible happens. And you know what? You're not going to fix that. You have licenses for cars, right? Do you know how many stories I've already read this summer about people who've left their fucking children in their car? But no, yeah, those same people, don't worry. You give them a gun safety class, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They won't do something stupid that might hurt their child. I forgot the kid was in the car. Yeah, sure you did. Sure you did, you dumbass. These people are either grossly incompetent or really retarded, and I'm not sure which. And making them take some stupid ass licensing course ain't gonna change that. This is a dumbass platitude that you fucking morons in Congress throw out so people feel like you actually have a plan to make things better. You don't. You just have a plan to make it sound like you have a plan to make things better. Who's Michael Prunk? I don't know Michael Prunk. Is Michael Prunk in the is that somebody in chat or is this somebody I should know? And I'm sorry I don't remember everybody's name in chat. We get so many people through here who are fucking awesome. Like the guy who checked if the gun was loaded by pointing it at his head. Exactly, Uncle Ira. That's not something. If you have to be told not to look at a fucking gun through the barrel to see if it's loaded, I don't think you shouldn't have to be told that. Thank you, Princess Unicorn Nipples, with the donation with no message. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna spend that on Lady Monkey. Just one of the listeners. Oh, there's Michael. Michael, it's your birthday, I hear, which means I have to do this. And a 1 and a 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, sir. I hope you have the best one yet, but not the best one ever. He threw me off by saying Mr. That makes it sound like it's like somebody who'd been in the news. I hope you haven't been in the news for anything bad. It makes my day, but thank you. No, seriously, I hope you have a great day. I really do. Birthdays should always be awesome. Every day should be awesome, but birthdays especially. That's the day everybody reminds you how happy they are that your parents didn't choose condoms. I don't know what that's about, evil one. Anyway, so yeah, Corey, look, if you want to help, go actually find something that will help, because that's stupid. Nobody's purposefully using a gun to do what guns are meant to do. And is going to go, wait, I remember in my gun safety class it said not to kill yourself. You're a dumb fuck. Corey, such potential. What are you going to get, Lady Monkey, with my $2? I don't know. I'll get her a McDonald's iced tea. She likes those. Anybody else do the shoebops when Monkey sings by himself? I usually do it, and I forgot. I forgot which show I was on, because I don't do those on Monkey in the Morning, or I don't do those on Lords of the Night, but I do them on Monkey in the Morning, and I absolutely forgot. I'm not the brightest person. Everything is running together. What else do we have? Let's see. And then the big one. Oh, NBC. It's like you go out of your way to say stupid shit. You know better than CNN. Your news division, especially. The news division of NBC had some stuff to say today. Jedi Ghost Bear, she just likes the iced tea. She doesn't like the sweet tea. I'm the sweet tea person. Lady Monkey's just iced tea. But Sean Spicer, the former spokesperson for Donald Trump's administration, has been invited to dance on Dances with the Stars. And he's reportedly getting several $1 million to do so. But who wrote this shit? Kurt Bardella, NBC News Think contributor, wrote a piece titled Sean Spicer on ABC's Dancing with the Stars 2019 is a slap in the face to every American he lied to. He goes on to say, by inviting Spicer to be part of the new season, ABC and Dancing with the Stars are helping normalize the behavior that is undermining the pillars of our democracy. Yeah, politicians lying. That's new. That's new, and that's what's undermining our democracy. It's not you shitbags out there hoping to get a whole bunch of illegals in here so you can get what's the word I want? Fraudulent votes. It's not that. No. It's not fuck it. You guys are doing it. Stop it. You, the news media, who are constantly lying while bitching about Trump constantly lying, you're the ones doing it. You're supposed to be there to hold politicians accountable and tell us what they're doing. And instead, you started off Trump's administration by telling us how horrible it was. He was eating 2 scoops of ice cream. You silly shits. But hey, man, hey. If this guy dances on Dancing with the Stars, it's going to undermine our democracy. Yeah. You guys spent a year and a half beating the drum of the Russia investigation, knowing damn good and well that it was likely bullshit. You knew it was. You fucking knew it was. But you kept reporting it. You reported on the hearings afterwards. You've reported on all this shit like it's the most important thing ever. Literally trying to help get a president who did nothing wrong removed from office. What's that do for our democracy, NBC? Probably nothing. That's probably a firm foundation of our democracy in their view. Because if you're too dumb to go work at CNN, you go work at MSNBC. Because, that's where the really retarded journalists go. I mean, Maddow is their number one guy. Miss, we got Trump's taxes from 2005. Forgot to put that in the commercial, didn't you silly bitch? They're all a bunch of fucking liars, man. And for them to have the nerve to call out lying, especially when was it that article? Hang on, let me see. I want to make sure before I say this. Let me get back to that stupid shit. Yes. According to the Washington Post, Trump has made more than 10,000 false or misleading statements. You like that? False or misleading? There's a reason for that. And by the way, a ton of these that the false or misleading are repetitive. One of them is still Donald Trump said his grandpa was, or that his dad was from Germany, when Trump clearly meant that his grandpa was, and he just misspoke. But no, that's a lie or a misleading statement. That's the news for you. And if you guys were actually fucking honest, all right, I'd listen to you about Sean Spicer being a fucking liar. I'd still think you're fucking retarded for being so upset about him going on Dancing with the Stars. But I'd be like, oh, all right. I mean, at least you're honest. But you're not. Because honesty is just not something you guys are acquainted with. You can't even tell the truth about lies, for fuck's sake. I mean, you can't even tell the truth about lies. The Washington Post fact checked the mile high of burgers, them saying he lied so much. I don't know what that means. I feel like it was something missing, or Meanwhile, the MSM have rolled over the counter on their lies. Oh man, the mainstream media, man, they are so pathetic, so pathetic. There's a what's her name? There's a contributor to CNN who, by the way, she herself, not to mention CNN, but she's been very vocal about how horrible Donald Trump is to the press and how much we need a free press. Her bodyguard assaulted and threw a man out of an event that she spoke at, even though he'd been invited there to cover it. Threw a newsman out. A CNN contributor who whines about how Donald Trump goes after the press and that it's causing a problem with free press, threw the press out of an event he was invited to in a way that has led to assault charges. I mean, you haven't seen that all over the news, have you? Haven't seen that all over the news. You don't see these fuckers covering that. And as many have pointed out, none of these fucking assholes covered how horrible Obama was to the press. None of them. But hey, it's all right, man. It was Obama. But Trump doing it. Trump just saying, hey, the press is the enemy of the people. That fake news is actually what it said. Fake news is the enemy of the people. Well, that means he's trying to get rid of the free press. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? Oh, of course they are. They're not out of their fucking minds. They know what they're doing. They're lying. They're purposefully lying. They're trying to construct a narrative so that they always seem like the good guy. They don't care. They have no principles at all, which is I know we're supposed to say, hashtag not all, but it is what's the word? It's a feature of the left being giant fucking hypocrites. It's a feature of the left. It actually is. It's not a bug. It's a feature. And they get away with it because they control the narrative because they have the microphone. People like to think, oh, there's alternative media now. Is there really? Is there? How many times has Fox News covered stupid shit? They covered the fuck out of the Mueller investigation. Sure. Some of the commentators were like, nah, this is bullshit. But is that what it was on the news all the time? Or did they still cover the same stupid shit everyone else did? They're not hypocrites. They have surprise truth mechanics. Were you helping write the new regulations in San Francisco there, Jack? Yeah, I'm tired of giving the left the benefit of the doubt. I really am. Because I tried to. It's just, I don't know. I can't believe that these people are that hypocritical and that it's been, I know it's been pointed out to them because it's pointed out all the time. And when it's pointed out, they always fall back on, you're racist or you're sexist or you're just a Trump supporter. I mean, that's what they always fall back on. They never have an argument. But they always, they will quickly jump to calling you an ism or an ist. Sorry. Blaming you for an ism, calling you an ist. That's racism. You're a sexist. Even it saddens me, man. It saddens me because this is the kind of shit that's not good for the country. It's not good for dialogue. This is how you end up controlling people. This is how you end up I'm not just talking controlling the narrative. I mean controlling people. It's how you end up with a government that just controls people. You have a whole system in place where if you question it, you get burned down. It's sickening, and the press is playing along. The press isn't a national press, but they are certainly trying to to look like the Democrat press, hoping they can get a Democrat president, which would, when you're not allowed to question their, what's it called when you're not allowed to question the ruling party? What's that called? When violence will be used against you if you do. I know there's a word for it. I don't know. Maybe a library in Portland could help me out. Anyhow, let's move on, shall we? Because this is just depressing me. That's Republican talking point. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. Don't forget that. That was part of the Democrat debates. Somebody actually brought up an opposing view. That's a Republican talking point. All right. Do you have a fucking answer? Oh, that's right. You don't. Anyhow. This fucking world, man. This fucking world. It gets to me sometimes. Excuse me. Again, guys, I don't know how long I'm going to go tonight. I know we're almost at the hour mark. But anniversary tomorrow, still tired. We'll see what happens. China promises to fight back an escalating trade war. Okay. Eventually, one side will break and things will be fine. And actually, they'll probably be better than fine after that. Man, I wish I had a lot of money to put into the stock market. I would just wait because all the fucking morons are out there selling everything. Let me buy it. Which is the biggest embarrassment, the 2016 election night or Hassan? The election night by far. Hassan's just a douchebag. Oh, Polly's there. Hi, Polly.
Hello.
How long have you been there? Did I make you wait long?
No, 6-8 seconds, something like that.
Oh, wow. I saw you quick. I had to mute myself and I saw you. I had to cough. So that was lucky timing. Timing is everything. Remember, it is better to be lucky than good, people. It really is. That's just science.
And 80% of success is just showing up.
Indeed. Let's see, what else do we have going on today? Oh dear God. Why Trump's desire to buy Greenland could actually be a game changer.
I am just, as a little side note, it's a personal thing of mine. I'm so tired of things being described as game changers, sea changes. Like, not everything is an earth-shattering change, you clickbait addicted bastards.
Well, at least they didn't put "wow, oh my God" in the title too.
You got me there. At least they didn't do that, and they easily could have. You're right. Fuck.
I love this. This article's been going around on various different media sites. Trump says he was just joking about being the chosen one. Anybody who saw the footage knows he was joking about being the chosen one.
You mean the specific one about related to China?
Yes.
Yeah. Joking, like half joke, if you know what I mean. Like it kind of befell me. I was the one that saw, I'm the chosen one. Like it wasn't even a joke as much as it was like not hyperbole. It was just a metaphor for what he was already saying. What's the problem? Like,
well, he held his hands out, closed his eyes, and turned towards the heavens for a second.
Right, for a brief, like I said,
half a second. Yeah,
it doesn't even qualify as a half joke. It was just a metaphor for what he was already like. What? Seriously, really?
But
this
they all
on some 2 scoops of ice cream when everyone else got one shit. Right?
Well, they all blew up about Trump has a Messiah complex. Yeah, he was joking. We said this at the time. He was joking. Obviously, what the fuck is wrong with you people? But now, now they're all like, he said he was joking. Don't worry, that too will get listed in the Washington Post list of lies and mischaracterizations that he's said. Yeah, I'm sure they know.
You weirdo, obsessive, fucking freaks.
Give me something real to talk about if you want to. Yeah, thank you, Pete. 25th Amendment. That was all over the place that day. And not just on Twitter, man. That was in news articles. Oh, yeah, dangerous space. Donald Truthful. Donald Trump is a constant liar, but he's also completely serious and truthful. Pick one, people. Excuse me. I was hiccuping through that. I apologize, Dangerous.
Hello, Jack.
Hi guys.
Hey, Jack. How you doing, man?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Getting tired, but I'm in a good mood. It's my anniversary, man.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Well, thank you. Oh, yeah. 1 year over a quarter decade. I'm trying to find various different ways to say it.
1 year over a quarter decade?
Yeah.
So what is the 26th anniversary? Is that like wood?
I looked it up yesterday and I can't remember. Hey, see, I told you guys if somebody mentioned something that I said yesterday, I'd remember. I don't remember much of yesterday at all. Anything I said on stream. It's like I have amnesia.
So business as usual.
Mm-hmm. To the nth degree, my friend. To the nth degree. I sat down to play a game stream tonight. I'm like, I don't remember what the fuck I did last night. I had no clue. And I got on there and little things reminded me. But yeah, for the most part, I couldn't tell you a fucking thing I said on that stream. What else? Why Anthony Bourdain's last passion project may never air. Because he died before it was done? I'm just guessing.
Either that or it was really bad and nobody cared but him.
Could be. What's going on here? I'm just scrolling headlines at the moment, fellas. I already went through my Twitter.
Oh God.
Did you guys already talk about Hassan getting banned off Twitch?
We have not.
Suspension or ban?
Suspension.
Yeah, it depends who you asked. Reddit's saying banned. Everybody else is saying suspended.
Yeah, super mild spanking for the sake of appearance,
wait.
to make it look like they're not a bunch of Marxists over there. Yeah,
hang on 1 second, Polly.
Mm-hmm.
Guess how long?
12 hours.
No, it's actually much more harsh than that.
1
week.
Oh, how often does he stream?
Weekly.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually watch his dumbass, but yeah, 1 week for him is
feel that one between the ribs, huh?
Yeah. He's probably crying right now.
Well, they let you beat animals on there, so what do you expect?
Right. But he doesn't have titties, so wait, he does have the right political view.
Yeah, he's got a unibrow. Does that count?
No, that actually detracts from titties. A titty with a unibrow is just horrible.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe there's some people that are really hairy, dumb guys.
Ass crack team, or those of you with the what's the word I'm looking for? Photoshop team. If you make me a titty with a unibrow, I would really appreciate it.
That's nightmarish. Why would you ask for that?
Because it's in my head now. Now I have to see it.
Oh,
a unibrow titty. I think that would be awesome. Take who has a great unibrow? Just turn Bert from Sesame Street into a titty. Gentlemen, I do want to ask you about a story I talked about earlier because I'm having trouble with this one. I don't know how I feel, and we talked about it on Lords of the Night. I talked about it a little bit already, but I'd like your opinion. There's a law in Texas now, and I'm sorry I don't have very much more specifics than this, but due to the fact that many people, especially women, get unwanted sexual images through text and social media, they've made it illegal to do so. They made it illegal to basically send dick pics or any sexual material to somebody who that doesn't want it. I think that's where my problem is.
I don't think that's going to hold up because how do you prove that they didn't want it?
She comes back later and says, I didn't want it.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
that's interference with my rights of self-expression. That picture of my erect penis was art. It was art.
Yeah. This is cool. I typed in Texas dick pic law and it actually brought up what I wanted to see.
Nice.
Oh God. That means somewhere in their SEO they have the words dick pic. What happens to? Oh, here we go. The Texas House of Representatives on Thursday passed the bill. By the way, this has already been signed by the governor, so this story is a couple days old, couple of weeks old, something like that. Anyway, makes it a Class C misdemeanor to send unsolicited lewd photos to adults and impose fines of up to $500 on the sender.
Upon adults, I take it was already illegal to send it to children.
Yeah, I think sending nudes to children is pretty much established.
Yeah,
I mean, I understand that's already, but I mean, isn't it? Okay, my assumption off of that, like to send pictures to them, meaning like by phones or electronic means, I'm assuming that they required this new law because through electronic means, harassing people with sexual imagery that they didn't request is already a form of harassment under law, I would have assumed. And this was meant to cover through electronic transmission. Does it make, if I'm making sense here? What's the new law covering that the old one on harassment didn't?
A single picture.
It's just covering your penis. That's really all it is. I doubt it even covers vagina, but it's literally just dick pics.
Really?
No, they did it for both to be, fair.
You ever send me a picture of your titties, girl, and it's over for you. You understand me?
That's right.
Well, I've met some chicks with really weird looking pancake titties, so
I feel like because several people have compared it to flashing. And to me, it's not the same thing.
No, it's not.
I don't like dick pics. I tell people not to send them. If you want to send dick pics, send them to your gay friends. They will appreciate them.
Maybe.
Gay men are men. They like to look at the genitals they like.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they're overly harsh. If you don't want bad feedback, do not do that.
Well, yeah. I mean, you might not like the response you get, but point being, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, I've never sent a dick pic in my life, but I have across the board, and this is just my experience, of course, anecdotally, but I've never heard a girl say, yeah, I was happy to get that dick pic. But you have to imagine it happened once, just laws of probability. You get a picture at one point, some girl got a picture of a dick that from some guy she was attracted to and went, hell yeah, and saved that into a folder. Wouldn't you figure?
I'm sure there's been plenty.
Because the women that I know are always like, oh my God, why do guys, it's so disgusting and blah, blah, blah. And it's, I don't know. Well, I believe it most of the time, but there has to be at least one occurrence where a woman went, hell yeah. Like, I mean,
well, they don't tell you about those.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's the same as, if a guy hits on him, that's not harassment. It's only when that weird guy does it.
Jesus, monkey.
What is true?
Yeah. No, I get it. That's the old thing. It's like, yes, I walked out with this cleavage shirt with my breasts on display, but I only want the guys I'm attracted to look. And it's like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm. No, I've told this story before, so hang in there for those of you who watch a lot. I had to talk to a guy at work one time about sexual harassment for him saying things to a woman that I myself had said to her.
Oof.
Yeah. But I'm not creepy. I'm not weird. I'm just, I'm that charming, funny guy. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up system. And I don't have a solution for that part of it. But when it comes to like the whole dick pic thing, I don't understand why women get so upset by it. Just like, next.
Be careful who you give your phone number to is all.
Well, there's that too.
I mean, every girl I know that received a dick pic, well, not every girl. Okay, a bunch of girls I've heard say, "Oh shit, he's drinking again." Why? Now he's got a dick pic. Like it's always alcohol related. It seems.
More often than not, yeah, I'd agree with that.
Shio put a unibrow on Hello Titty. If you've ever seen Hello Titty before, can I share that? Let's see. It's covered. I should be able to share it. There you go. There's no nipple there.
Nope.
Nope. What?
No nipple.
Oh, okay. I was making sure you guys could see it. I was like, wait, is it not showing?
I mean, okay. I mean, all right.
That's a unibrow titty, man.
I mean, that was 90% of the nipple, though.
But it blended pretty well. No, it was no. There's no nipple. That's areola.
All right.
That's for the people that are blind. They can read it. It's in Braille.
That's right.
It's got little bumps on it.
So you're trying to tell me this whole time that the pasties with the tassels have been far too large?
Well, not necessarily.
That all they had to do was cover like the technical nipple? They didn't have to cover the areola as well?
Why are you trying to get Monkey in trouble, dude?
Well, her areola, it blends very well.
And that's assuming that's a woman. For all you know, that's some big fat man's tit.
No, that's a chick.
How do you know? You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
There's too rounded underneath.
And on top. Yeah.
Oh. Damn it.
Yeah.
Way to ruin my attempt to creep out Monkey.
No, but the areola is not real pink, so it's even hard to see. If you go look at it over on the Twitter machine where you can see it even better, it's still really hard to tell that's areola. But yeah, in that picture, as long as the nipple was covered, I'm okay with it.
So wait, this dick pic law, does this cover Richard Nixon as well?
I don't know.
Because Richard Nixon, I have sent a dozen pictures of him to Weibo. Literally, Richard Nixon, our president, not a euphemism.
As
I don't want to get in trouble.
The law actually said lewd photos, so.
Well, he's a pretty sexy man.
It depends on how he was dressed.
Oh, he's dressed in a dapper business suit. So, sexy.
He brought sexy back.
Yeah.
And then ruined it. We're talking about unibrow titties on my anniversary stream.
That was on you. You're the one
proud of myself. I am. Dear God, who said this isn't even close to what I asked for. This is disturbing. It's going to give me nightmares.
Is that the one from Raymond?
Look at this thing.
The fuck is going on?
Yeah, Raymond sent that.
I'm not even attracted to her vagina. Normally, I've told you guys before, I focus in on the vagina, and I don't even care that she has one.
Just remember, hairy upstairs means a hairy downstairs.
Yeah, Hate Camel sent dick pics to me. That's true. So, you better not be in Texas.
Look, I'll tell you right now, if you send me dick pics, I will I won't block you because I don't block people, but I'll mute you so I can't see anything you send me. If you send me vagina pictures, I'll look, and then me and Lady Monkey will have a laugh.
Well, it was a Cheney dick pic.
Oh, that's fine. The only dick pic I've ever got that I was not offended by, I'm still traumatized by it, is the one that Tailed sent me.
Assassin said that's Hassan's sister.
Probably. God, that is disturbing.
James brings up a good point. Now, if you're out of state and the person you sent the dick pic to is in Texas, can they still charge you?
Shouldn't be able to. You're not subject to their law unless you're in there.
Well, the receiver was in Texas. That's why I was curious if the sender and receiver both have to be Texas residents.
Well, the other thing is, because it is just lewd pictures, guys. So if it's what if it's someone else's vagina? No, it doesn't matter. It's lewd.
Yeah, because it's open for a lot of interpretation here. Lewd can mean many things, first of all.
Yep.
But since it's a crime now, if the sender is in like Oklahoma and sends it 20 feet over the state line, then the receiver gets it and files a complaint in Texas, the Texas cops can issue a warrant for you and then you could be in real trouble.
I don't know. I don't know how that would work.
Excuse me.
Because, I mean, interstate is usually federal crime, but if you shoot someone from Oklahoma into Texas, you're still going to get charged in Texas because the victim was in Texas. You could probably be charged in either state, but somebody would win in the fight. So I was just curious because that seems very poorly conceived of.
Who said this? Keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm just confused by this. I think this is just a giant waste of taxpayer money and a money grab by the state. You can block people's numbers. Somebody sends you something you don't like, block it. It's not that fucking traumatic to see genitals.
Well, some people apparently it is. Apparently Laura Loomer is suing Rashida Tlaib
because she blocked her on Twitter
for $2 million. No, for alleged battery.
Oh. Look, two retards fighting. Awesome.
It's a retard fight in court over money. Hate-filled anti-Semitic representative Rashida Tlaib is being. By the way, this is from Loomer's site, so I'm reading it as written, guys. Is being sued for $2 million after the freshman congresswoman attacked investigative reporter.
That's generous.
Have balls to call yourself that, did you? Investigative reporter Laura Loomer during the campaign event in 2018. The conservative nonprofit Freedom Watch and its general counsel, Larry Klayman. God, is that guy still around? Former federal prosecutor filed the complaint on behalf of Loomer on Friday, charging Tlaib with assault and battery and religious discrimination. Tlaib, who adamantly supports boycotting Israel and has been repeatedly slammed by President Trump for hating Jews, is seen assaulting Loomer, a female Jewish journalist during a rally during her congressional run. Wait a second. Is this the video? Oh yeah, it is. Hang on, let me get the link and share it here. Bam. Yeah, apparently she was mean to Laura, I guess. Is this the actual video? Oh yeah, there's Loomer right there. I don't see her actually doing anything to Laura yet. It's a 2-minute video. Anyhow. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I hope they destroy each other.
Dangerous makes a good point. If CNN can claim they're journalists, I'm sure Loomer can too.
Well, they don't claim to be investigative journalists, to be fair.
Hey, she put a lot of work into investigating that tire. Even the Michelin man got involved.
Oh man, well, that's true, I guess.
Speaking of CNN, did you hear the the guy that was with the bartender that Don Lemon allegedly did all that disgusting shit to?
Yeah, the guy's manager.
All white.
Yeah, the guy's he backed up his account.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good for him.
For Lemon, no. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Scandal, we've talked about this before, right? Scandals are only scandals and they're only problems if other news agencies decide they're problems. And the only one who thinks it's a problem is Fox. And Fox has problems with CNN. Therefore, whatever they say is complete garbage. None of the other news agencies are going to talk about it. You're not going to hear about it on MSNBC and so forth. Don Lemon, for weeks, talking about what a disgusting scumbag Kavanaugh is, going on and on and on. But you have to believe the assault victims and on. And the levels of hypocrisy just don't fucking matter because no one's going to fucking talk about it. Because fuck it. We're going against conservatives here. That's the whole fucking point, right?
It's all that matters.
That one's not a conservative, so he's fine. Let's just move on. This is obviously an attack on CNN. And not to mention an attack on the First Amendment, too.
Speaking of attack, the Babylon Bee has outdone itself this time.
Oh, yeah?
Check your screen there. Portland police, quote, We wish there was some kind of organized armed force that could fight back against Antifa.
What?
Apparently, chaos wants your
Shut up.
What's up?
side chat.
Some sort of trained, organized, legally sanctioned group of individuals, possibly armed with powers of detention that can deal with these brutes.
That, like I said, they outdid themselves. Yeah, Eve, hang on. Let me get the link here. Sorry, I'm not watching chat right now, guys. Not that far down on my list. Where are you? There you are. There you go. What else did I have? No, I just remembered that one because Becca had sent in the story from when those jackasses, well, not them being jackass, when they did the story about Snopes. They said concerning survey finds way too many people believe Snopes is a legitimate fact-checking website. Oh, this is a new one from them. They keep fucking with Snopes because Snopes is moronic. But it made me remember that one, which, by the way, is my favorite headline probably ever. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's The Guardian. I don't care about The Guardian. Ruth Bader Ginsburg is... I'm convinced the Democrats are doing something immoral to keep her alive.
Or supernatural. Hey, you don't know. They could have potions and statues involved. You know,
what happens at spirit cooking sessions stays at spirit cooking sessions. And just Eve ordered a pizza.
Oh, Eve's here, and look how pretty she is! Yay!
She's very nice.
Eve was at a Twitch meetup tonight, so.
Twitch meetup.
Where a bunch of people who normally reclude themselves in their houses and stream on Twitch actually leave their houses and speak to each other in person. It's really weird.
People that stream. Oh, when you said Twitch meetup, it sounded like you met up with a bunch of people with like spastic conditions.
Some of them should probably stay in their homes.
People detoxifying off of alcoholism, going through jerk Twitch tweaks.
Yeah, they got the DTs going.
That is a completely different type of Twitch.
Guys, this is a good time to remind you that Monkey in the Morning is brought to you by you, and it's my anniversary, fuckers. Don't forget to... What I did?
Nothing.
I think that was my best ad ever. Don't forget to support the guys on the dais and the lady on the dais. Somebody got mad at me the other day because I actually pointed out one of them was a lady. I'm like, "What? You're a girl. What'd you expect?" Does Chaos Eve have a unibrow boob?
No, my boobs do not have brows of any kind, let alone unibrows.
And
when you showed that picture, that woman with the unibrow, I was like, what is that? What the fuck is that?
That's disturbing is what it is. Couple survive. Oh, yeah. Do you guys remember the Russian couple that fell from the balcony while having sex and she got splattered?
Yeah.
Another couple has fallen from a balcony having sex, but they lived.
Don't have sex on balconies, people. It's not romantic or sexy. It's just weird, kind of creepy, and obviously dangerous.
Oh, I've got a meme for this.
Do you?
Of course you do.
You wouldn't think that somebody would have a meme related to sex and falling off of somewhere high, but I do.
Oh, no, there's a meme for every occasion. They're like Hallmark.
No, I was trying to tell you earlier I had a dick pic story.
Wait, hang on. Does it involve Coach Red Pill?
No, it does not.
Sorry, I was just trying to make Polly smile.
There's no macro photography in this.
Oh my god!
See what I did there?
No macro photography.
We'll wait for Polly to show his meme, and then.
Well, no, tell the story because I got to hunt it down. My meme folder's big, man.
You're bad at meme folder organization.
No, okay. I am. I don't deny it.
Then you need meme folders.
Oh, it's true. I do have mean folders, and so that. Oh, there, I found it.
Yeah, you need to have them broken down by subject matter, cross section, so for easier access. Indexing, Polly, it's a good thing.
What you got?
I love it so much.
Share with the class.
Okay, hold on. This is one of Inquisitor's favorite memes too. Screen share. Other screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It never gets old.
And that's how she
Take it.
died.
Zelthor says, "This, goddamn it."
Here, look! I've even got a polydub disc pointer now. Yay!
Nice.
Yeah.
A disc
Damn.
pointer. Wait.
It's so funny. She's
It's his cursor, is what he's talking about, Eve.
Why?
See?
You can't
See, right where-
point
right
to
where-
things with that. It's a circle.
Why
What do
am
you
I
mean?
going to help? Johnny, I am not the one showing this. This is Polly. Don't
Well,
tell
it's
me
because
I'm
it's low
going to help
res. If
take
you
Neil with
were
me.
watching proper screen sharing, you'd be able to see it. So it's a polydub disc. What?
How do you point to things with it?
It's the top left-hand corner.
Thank you so much, Pete, who says, "Buy Lady Monkey a pack of ramen for your anniversary on me." Will do. Thank you so much, sir.
How do you point at things with it?
It's circle.
Round.
Yeah, and you can click the you can select the hotspot with a CUR file. Where is it clickable? The center of it, the top corner, the bottom corner. You can pick whatever you
Okay, I
want.
don't care about this. Let's
No,
move on.
hey,
Circle. You point
I
with a
don't
pointy
Wait.
object.
Hang on. Did you say you can put it in the top corner of a circle?
well,
that's what he
the-
said.
the-
But
the selection screen that you have when you're making a CUR file is a square. So yes, it is the top corner of the square in which there's a circular image.
Eve, you had a dick pic story.
Uh-huh.
Why don't we move on to that?
Yeah. So you said that women don't usually seem to like them. I've had exactly one experience with it, and the girl begged me to send her one. Like, no joke. And I was reluctant to do it. But she talked me into it anyway. Of course, prefacing this, she was also a nymphomaniac, like diagnosed nymphomania. So, and I felt really weird about even doing it to begin with, but she was like, "No, seriously, send it to me." And I was like, "All right, here you go." And I sent it to her, and she was just like, "Oh my God." She was excited about it.
See, I feel like even in that instance, I would send a fake dick pic.
I probably should have if I'd have thought about it, but I was kind of like, I don't know. Why would I send you a dick pic, RJ? Why, dear? Why would you think that? Do you have her number? I actually do still have her number. We haven't talked in like 2 years though, so.
John
Like,
Middick, go
she-
sit in the corner.
She begged me for it, and I felt really awkward about it, but I really liked her at the time, so I kind of was like, all right, whatever. And so when you say that girls never ask, on occasion they do ask, but you know, and on occasion they actually enjoy it for some reason. So
Is she a con slut?
is she a what?
a con slut. He was doing it. In
Jack got it. It was
doing that in the creepy lawyer voice.
And I don't
It's-
mind you laughing because it is hilarious. Somebody in chat said that. That's crazy. I hope you don't mind me laughing because that's hilarious. And it is kind of hilarious, but at the time I was like,
Oh,
really? This is a joke, right? You don't actually want me to... No, I want you to send me a picture of it. I'm like, oh my
Like,
God.
You see, there is a time and a place to send a dick pic, and it's to verify that you're not a cop to the escort.
Becca
Well, it's not
said
like my
it's a
face was
camel
in it,
toe.
so it technically could have been anyone's picture. So it was just a picture of it.
Becca, you don't have to sit in the corner. You go to the head of the class.
So Eve, you We never cracked the consulate joke in Discord. You never heard that before?
Well, yeah, I've heard the consulate joke, but
Okay, all right.
she wasn't a consulate. Actually, we never met in person, so we talked a lot on the phone. But
I just want to point out, this is very nice right there.
I agree.
It's beautiful. That's how all pictures should be taken, ladies.
Yeah,
Wow.
like fit too. Look at that. Look at those legs. There's a thigh gap there.
And just to be clear, James Colley said that, that I created the cursor for egotistical reasons. No, I did not, sir. I was talking with Zelthor earlier, and I was thinking about doing short videos on my channel of going after articles like Ethan Van Sciver style, where he'll just like one article per video, except not stretch it out to 10 minutes. Like if it's only 4 minutes, then that's all there is to it. Because there's lots of articles that I come across, and ones that aren't, they need to be handled at the time or talked about at the time. There's no point in waiting until the next comic book curation. And some of them are just aren't worth comic book curation. You know what I mean? That's time for the good articles, not the stupid little ones. You know what I mean, Jack?
Sure.
Yeah. And Zelthor was like, well, so are you going to have like a pen like he does? And I thought, well, yeah, okay, there's two ways you can do it. You can either do the screen share thing, or you can turn your camera onto your screen so they can see where you're pointing at. And then it occurred to me, well, I need a custom cursor to point with. And I thought, how about my own avatar? Why not? So that's where that came from. There's no egotism involved. It's for the audience.
It's all for the audience.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
You doing all right over there, Monkey?
No.
No.
I am exhausted. It's been a long couple of days, man. I haven't slept at all worth a shit.
Sure.
And winding down, y'all. Winding down. We were talking about old dead woman. What's her name? Ruth.
Oh, old dead woman. Okay.
Yeah, there's some voodoo keeping her standing up.
I've explained this. She's a lich. She has her spirit in a phylactery so that her body can maintain itself. And so eventually some 20th level adventurers will find it and destroy it. And then there'll be a new election, a new opening on this.
New opening. Weekend at Berkey's. She just had a bout with pancreatic cancer.
Yeah, that's nasty, man. That's a high
killer
mortality rate.
Yeah, that's every time I hear like so and so died of cancer, pancreatic cancer, and it's like, God damn! If your doctor tells you pancreatic cancer, that's really bad news, man.
Yeah,
and she beat it, huh?
It's time to get your affairs.
Look, what is she? She's like 106. She's had this is like her 4th or 5th bout with cancer, and you can't tell me there's not some voodoo involved.
No, she's got some Final Destination shit going on where she's constantly dodging death. I wouldn't want to be an intern around her. She'll sacrifice you to the Dark Lords.
No shit. Do we know if any of her interns have gone missing after, say, maybe being drained of all their blood?
So what you're saying is
that's
we
my
need to
job.
reopen the Chandra Levy investigation.
Yeah, I was about to make a Gary Condon joke. Damn it. Good
I
timing,
beat Jack
Paul.
to the obscure reference. Yes.
I got it.
Maybe other people are doing it by proxy. The first time might have been Vince Foster. The second time could have been Chandra Levy. The third time could have been that intern Joe Scarborough found in his office.
Yes. He wasn't responsible at all.
Yeah. You couldn't see the air quotes because according to SDA, I don't put myself on camera. So
Maybe, and just maybe, all of the murders, suicides that have been attributed to the Clintons were actually sacrifices for Ginsburg.
I'm
just saying.
some sort of unholy alliance is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm thinking that there's no way that woman's still alive. Prince Andrew regrets his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein.
I bet he did at the time.
Do you regret putting your dick in little kids?
Do you think Matt Groening regrets his friendship with Epstein?
I didn't know he had one.
Well,
Wait.
According to one of the witnesses, she gave the creepy old bastard a foot massage when she was 16 years old on the Lolita Express.
That's creepy.
The Simpsons guy.
Yes.
The one who pulled the Michael Jackson episode.
That's the guy, yeah.
Huh. That's a thinker.
The guy who just put up the cringy ass musical short.
Well, that explains
Trump and the Squad.
Yeah.
That explains all those Lisa-oriented Simpsons episodes that everybody hated.
It's almost like the guy's trying to distract from his own, I never thought flying on something called the Lolita Express getting massages by underage girls would ever come back to haunt me.
I am so surprised that burying all those girls in shallow graves for Ruth Bader Ginsburg on that pedo island is coming back to bite us all in the ass.
Right?
Hypothetically.
Yes.
That reminds me of a story I don't really want to talk about, but I do. Whoa.
Somebody just take a shot at you, monkey. Are you feeling sad?
No. I just the candy chicks were up on my screen for a second again.
Oh, nice.
Where'd that story go? Okay, so the Ninth Circuit has said that the state of Idaho has to pay for trans surgery.
The state of Idaho does?
Idaho, yes. They're ordering them to pay for sex reassignment surgery for one of their inmates, which I had a problem with to begin with. And then I found out what this shitbag is in prison for. He's in prison for having sex with a child under 16.
Well, look on the bright side. It'll essentially neuter the motherfucker.
Indeed.
Well,
but
see, they didn't specify that he had to have a good doctor. I mean, you could find some Dr. Nick guy to walk in and be like, "Hi, everybody!"
Right.
And then things go horribly wrong. Whoopsies.
I find it disgusting to think that the family of that victim is going to have to help pay for this shit.
You mean like indirectly through their taxes kind of thing?
Indirectly through their taxes, yeah. He's only in till 2021. Let him wait and do it himself.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's weird to make. That's not a life-saving kind of surgery.
No, it's not. It's not heart surgery or something. It's
apparently you're not aware of the suicide rates among trans people and the positive effects of gender. What do they call it? Gender affirming surgery.
That's what they called it. Gender affirming surgery.
That may be.
It's a human right.
Yeah,
they can't deny human rights.
Yes, I can, because it's not a human right. And second of all,
bigot.
Yeah, well, Q forms over that way. You get in line. Yeah, I have a problem with it because he's a pedo.
Yep.
So, and he's getting out in a few years anyway. So I have a lot of problems with this. This is not something tax dollars should be going toward.
I'd have a problem with the fact that he's not in a hole 6 feet under the earth, 600 feet under the earth, because he's a fucking pedo.
Yeah.
Is it wrong for me to say that they should Epstein this guy? Just stop. Don't give him the surgery. And if that's the consequence of nobody watching him, you find him hanging sometime.
Well, that's why I'm saying you could find a low grade doctor who's probably already in jail for murder and let him do the surgery.
There you go.
Here you go.
I haven't thought about Dr. Nick Riviere in a while, Jack. That was a good reference.
I love the Dr. Nick ones.
He was a great character, man. The quack doctor.
Yeah.
He's still not better than Lionel Hutz, the attorney, the quack attorney. Fuck, I loved him.
Phil Hartman was a loss.
Unfortunately, his wife killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil Hartman.
Drugs.
Man, what a loss. I mean, he was the monorail scammer too. The whole the song that he said, monorail. Like Phil Hartman he was good at what he did.
Yeah,
it was, man. what was it? He was on news radio, which actually I was so happy to see that because they put him on there and he wasn't the star. And he was probably at the time he was probably the biggest name on the show.
Yeah.
But he took just a back seat. He was just one of the players, which was cool to see, from these what's the word I'm looking for? Egotistical shitbags in Hollywood.
What's the word?
Yeah. It's also where I first saw Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah, right. He was on that show.
He played the maintenance or the electrician guy, the tech, whatever it is. Yeah, I love that show. And then he died. And he also died right in the middle of a season in the off season during a cliffhanger of Third Rock from the Sun. They had to actually rewrite the second half of that because he died. Yeah, he'd kidnapped Harry, and it ends with Harry being kidnapped by him. And so they open it up with the next one. Harry's been sold to a circus.
Well, like you do when these things happen.
Hey, you got to find some way to close out the story.
Yeah.
I'm showing this to Stargazer. She asked about my necklace. You guys can go ahead.
Well, I'm happy to see that Pop-Tart's in chat. Didn't expect her to be calling me sexy, but I'll take the compliment.
I feel less upset that Andy Dick got shanked. He didn't get shanked, did he? He just got the shit beat out of him.
Andy Dick got shanked? Or supposedly?
I don't know about him getting shanked. He got beat the fuck up the other day.
No shit.
Yeah, he got knocked out. He got knocked unconscious for 15 minutes.
Why? How? Do you know?
Nope. Huh. The only thing I know is that he was at a fan meet and greet kind of thing, and somebody came up and there were words or something, and this dude clocked him. He fell against the curb and knocked himself out.
Yeah, I got an article right here. Andy Dick accused of grabbing man's genitals before being knocked out, according to the LA Times.
See? Watch your step, Don Lemon. It can happen to you, too.
Yeah, see, it seemed weird to me that anybody would give enough of a fuck about Andy Dick to hit him. Don't get me wrong. I would love to hit Andy Dick. But I would just be like, eh.
Do you want to know the name of the bar they were at?
Sure.
One-Eyed Jack's.
Nice.
Oh, shit, Jack.
Yeah. He's at a place named for penis. Apparently, Hale reportedly became incensed, and Dick winked at him, which led to Hale punching him after the guy groped him.
Hey, if he groped him, it's fair game to hit that motherfucker.
Yeah, and then he winked at him. That's a bit much.
Wait, so since Coach Red Pill winked at me, asked me to go for a cigarette, and held my hand too long, does that mean I can punch him?
Yes.
Probably not.
No.
He's like, yes.
He put his hands on you. Yes.
Yeah. He made physical contact.
But punching him, see, the idea is incapacitation. Because if you're the victim and the person is assaulting you, you're not trying to injure them permanently. You're simply trying to incapacitate them such that they can't continue to assault you. So you might need to punch him repeatedly.
Oh my god!
I would not take that advice at all.
I would not take that advice at all. Well, they always tell you, officially, if you want to give the impression that when you're defending yourself with a gun, to basically empty the gun, because it shows that you are in fear for your life rather than just firing controlled shots. Even if you know how to fire controlled shots, it makes it look less like it was intentionally trying to kill the person and more like you were defending yourself.
It's when you reload, you get into trouble.
Yeah, that's where you got into trouble.
Okay, so the 53-year-old comedian said he was unconscious for 15 minutes after the punch, which reportedly forced him into another object before he hit the ground. So he actually bounced off of something.
It was reportedly a motorcycle, actually. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So it was bouncing into the motorcycle that sort of knocked him out? Like he fell into it and bang, that was it?
He fell into that and then hit his head on the ground.
Oh,
there's surveillance footage of it.
Like I'm getting like ping pong ball imagery, like Andy Dick going bing, 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 and then he's out cold. Jesus,
it makes me smile.
a dick bouncing around in New Orleans. There's surveillance footage everywhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
I just threw the link in.
Aha. Because, like I said, I hate that motherfucker. I don't mind.
Bears in chat offering you congratulations on your anniversary there, Monkey.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat.
Yeah, he totally bounced off that motorcycle. He was going down either way on that one.
But thank you, Bear. And I will pass along your love. Yeah, this is 26, Bear. 26. Can you see him grope the guy first?
Today's episode, you tells you
Oh
how to
shit!
cook.
Right?
Holy fuck! I was like, "Where are they?" And then I see it. Oh,
okay. I want to see it now.
So
usually when I hear like surveillance footage, I figure it's like, in the top right hand corner and you can't see shit. But okay, you convinced me.
Okay. Andy wasn't like anywhere near you.
Yeah, he had his. It looks like he fell face first into the motorcycle too.
Yeah.
Like this had obviously happened a moment before because the guy said he was leaving, and that's when Andy grabbed him by the junk and then winked at him. But then it looks like there may have been some time in between.
Well, how much? Wait, let's see. We can actually see how much time is there between the beginning of this and that punch.
It's several seconds.
Damn, it's like 9 seconds in. Oh, thank you so much, Asian Hippie. Come or get some ranch to go on your ramen. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
In 2011, he was Andy Dick was sued for flashing his junk at a Dallas
Holy
nightclub
fuck!
and rubbing his genitals in a male patron's face.
Yeah, it's a hell of a punch, isn't it? When's our anniversary and where are you taking me? I don't know when our anniversary is, Bear. Mine's coming up on this. It's September 8th, I think it is. I looked it up the other day. I looked it up during that long ass stream when I was talking with Bloodwing. Yeah, I'm coming up on 3 years, y'all. 3 years of monkey in your life. Well, for some of you slow bastards didn't find me right away.
What? Why?
I was with you at like 2.5. So, I found you pretty early.
And I appreciate it.
Coming out, yeah, that was a fucking manly ass punch. Like whew.
Yeah, he drilled him.
It's still a sucker punch, man. He catches him on the side of his face. He's not looking.
Donna says, wait, rubbing your balls on someone's face is the wrong thing to do?
Oh, man, he even had his head turned the other way. Damn.
What? Why are there 3 videos in the recommends for this video about the cannibal warlords of Liberia?
I don't know what you've been watching.
Well, like what the fuck tags are on this video that cannibal warlords keeps coming up in the recommends? That's weird.
Violence, maybe?
I don't have any of that. I have Storage Wars, and that's because I have a thing for Mary Padian.
Man, that's beautiful. I have Joe Rogan and Jimmy Carr and Dave Chappelle, some Ben Shapiro. What the fuck do you watch, Polly?
I have eccentric interests. Nothing cannibal, though. I mean,
apparently.
Fuck?
Just how to cook man.
How to cook man.
Hey,
sounds
long
kinky.
pig is not the easiest to season meat, all right?
Do you use man juice as a base?
That reminds me of we're playing Resident Evil on I'm playing Resident Evil on Friday nights, Resident Evil 2, and I found this guy's like hunting log of like different animals that he's killed, and he starts off with like something small like a raccoon, and he works up to a deer, and then he talks about a tiger that he hunted, and then he comes to the last entry, which is a pig, a 22-year-old pig that only weighed 110 pounds and was 5 feet 6 inches in length.
Her name was Susan, and she was a scrappy fighter.
And that was like, wait a minute, something's wrong with these measurements. Oh,
Yeah.
I get it.
Bear says Polly watching videos about the latest smoking jackets and eating people.
Yes.
Well, always be classy. That's all.
And with that, guys, speaking of class, I'm gonna go to bed. I have a day with my lady tomorrow. Like I said, guys, there won't be a game stream tomorrow. Satsu's with his missus and the new baby, and I will be with my missus celebrating 26 years together because that poor woman deserves to have some. I think I'll rub her feet all day until we go out.
No.
I love rubbing her feet. She got the tiniest little feet. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming and hanging out. Thank you so much for the donations and all the well wishes. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate you more than I can tell you. I really do. Jack, is there anything you'd like to shill tonight?
Nah.
Okay.
Wait, how does he get away with nah?
What do you mean?
He just gets away with nah?
He's
He can
Jack.
just do that?
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Well, you're not
Life's
Jack.
not fair.
Jack and me have a connection.
I've noticed.
And I'm here all the time. So
That's
everybody
true.
knows what I'm selling. So
We-
Your body.
We've seen his wares.
Whoa!
Eve, is there anything you'd like to shill?
There is. Stargazer's been dropping mine and everybody's links all evening, but I'll drop them again anyway. There's my Twitch channel, my Twitter, my YouTube channel, and the Minions of the Zoo YouTube channel. I'm actually starting to migrate most of my stuff over to Twitch. I will still be archiving most of my streams and like making maybe highlight videos to put on YouTube.
Mhm.
But most of my stuff is going to go over to Twitch because I actually have opportunity right now to monetize the channel.
Nice.
The problem is they want exclusive streaming rights for like 24 hours. So I can't do the restream thing if I monetize the channel.
Mm-hmm.
So
They're kind of dicks about that.
they are, but there's also a lot more opportunity over there. And I kind of get why they want it. They want all your, they want the people coming to them to pay them money through, So I get why they do it.
Just be careful. You can't fantasize about the maiming of American veterans. You can't talk about America deserving vicious terrorist attacks, and you can't call jihadis brave soldiers. They're very strict over there. You'll end up with a temporary suspension for those kind of activities.
If you get mad at your dog, you can just throw it behind you and watch it bounce off the wall.
I did that on Minions the other night. I was like, hey guys, check it out. I'm Melinity. Took Kathy and did that, and she went. I didn't throw her, but I just kind of threw her up in the air like that.
Get a plush dog that looks like yours and just fuck with people one night. Just have the dog jump in your lap, and when it jumps down, grab that thing and grab the plush. Make sure it's the plush and throw it hard against that wall.
And then spit on it.
But yes, if you guys have any interest in watching me game stream, please go over to Twitch, because otherwise it'll be a situation of you'll get to see it, but it'll be 24 hours after I've already streamed it. It won't be live anymore. So
the stream, not the dog.
Yes, the stream, not the dog. Oh, and I'm streaming tomorrow night, so go check me out tomorrow night. 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern.
There you go. 9:30 Eastern tomorrow, guys. Check her out. Polly.
Yes.
Is there anything you'd like to show?
Well, as you said, Stargazer has been generously putting my link up in chat, all of ours. But there it is one more time. And I just finished all the audio editing of the last video that Jack Quiz and I recorded, which was a bear to do. Holy shit. But anyway, so that one should be up for tomorrow. And then we have Comic Book Curation every Wednesday, slightly after 10 p.m., where Jack and Quizzer and myself talk about everything in and around comics, and lots more edited videos that I've got in store. I'm planning to be more active on my channel. So yeah, by all means, if you haven't already, go check it out. If you like what you see, subscribe.
Guys, we are completely off today. There's no game stream, no Lords of the Night. After everything settles down, after the festivities, I might do a game stream at the normalish time. we'll see what happens. So just watch my Twitter, and if you're not following me on Twitter, you're doing it wrong.
You're
And
doing it
Monkey,
wrong.
if they're not doing anything tomorrow by watching you live stream, maybe they could go over to your Patreon and donate a small donation every month to you.
They could do that, or Jack,
How
I
hard is
sell
he sucking your
t-shirts.
dick, Jack?
I sell T-shirts as well.
That's right, you do.
Oh my
So
god.
is the link in the description?
Both of those links are in the description.
Excellent.
This was rehearsed.
No, it's been practiced, actually.
We do this a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with me tonight. And for the well wishes and happy anniversaries. I really do appreciate that. Polly, Jack, and Eve, thank you guys so much for joining me. Everybody, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.
See you later, everyone.
Bye.
Hi, everyone.
Taking so long to end.